Fest 2025. Let's see. $230, $240. It usually takes like 5 minutes as well for the thing to start, but I mean, quite honestly, I have no idea what they're going to announce. I saw some memes in my Discord as well about it, but I have no idea what they're going to announce. I saw like a sheet, right? That said Summer Game Fest. Let me see if I can find it on Discord, because someone shared that you know, out of a meme. Let's see what it says. Where is it? Was it in gaming? I think it was in gaming. Yeah, here it is. It says Summer Game Fest 2025 schedule. Do not leak. Half-Life 3 announcement. Right. Coming soon, sure. Bloodborne 2 announcement. No, I don't think so. GTA 6 cancelled. The section where Hideo Kojima speaks, which yeah, I that's the most possible one, I think. Elder Scrolls 6 trailer. Maybe there's a possibility. Yakuza Kiwami 3 announcement. Yamamoto goes on stage to announce all switches and Switch 2s are rigged to blow up if his heart is to stop at any point in time, or if someone breaks the Nintendo TOS. AI slop game. And oh wait, that's right. In the previous Game Awards, I think there was like an AI game. Was it about cats or something? And everybody was saying like, oh, it's slop or whatever. Okay, it's about to start. It's about to start. The following program may contain content some viewers find offensive. Oh my gosh. Hey Atlas, don't know how well I'll be able to hear you during the stream, but I am tuned in. Okay, mate, no worries. Okay, it just started. It started right on point, which is surprising. Okay, let's see what they announce.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you
I'm excited, and
giving us your time.
I don't know what's going to be announced, but I like
Dante.
this.
I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2
his shoes
hours,
don't match his suit.
A whirlwind tour of dozens of games.
I didn't even notice that.
Small. From Lego bricks to
they
puppets,
look like Timberlands from afar.
Heroes. This show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
Would you rather have him like in a suit and the sneakers?
Some of those.
Some people
Now,
in tech
before we dive into the
do
excitement,
those kind of
let's take
things.
a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co.
The CC is kind of messed up.
Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game.
Yeah, that's super crazy.
A passionate team of just 10 people at
I've seen a lot of people playing this game on TikTok and whatnot. It looks, I mean, it's good for content, that's for sure.
It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely.
Surprised Night Rain made the list.
Also applaud Claire Obscure from
No, I'm not
Sandfall.
surprised.
Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet. But it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a
Claire
team
Obscure.
of under 30 developers
Yeah.
who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system.
Yes,
That's
sir.
something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now
Double.
is discovery. And that's precisely why events
Yeah,
like
that's
Summer Game
hard,
Fest,
mate.
our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential.
Yeah.
These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll
Well, sure,
discover
but
your next favorite game.
If you want to be featured in
So,
Summer
in that
Game Fest,
spirit,
I think you
let's
have to
kick
pay.
things off with a game from
I
an
think so.
independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017,
Unless they
4
pick you.
developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30
I'm
creators.
happy it did it though.
What you're about to see is
I would
a
have been
powerful
surprised
testament
if
to what passion,
Doom,
freedom,
the Dark
and a
Ages
small,
would have been
dedicated
featured
team
because,
can
as far as I
achieve.
understand,
Let's take a look at our first new
it didn't
game
do that
announcement.
good on sales, but it did really good on Game Pass. Okay, let's see what this is.
You think you're the harbinger. You might be.
No fucking way! They're using a behemoth track? Oh my god! That's badass! Mate, that's so cool. They did use a behemoth. They licensed a behemoth track for the trailer. What is this? Lords of the Fallen 2 or something? Mortal Shell or Lords of the Fallen? Yeah, maybe Mortal Shell, perhaps, because Lords of the Fallen released more recently. Mortal Shell, perhaps. That's so cool. They're using a behemoth track to promote the game.
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what?
And it fits so well.
You're no god. But neither have
Okay, that was sick. I mean, great art direction. The combat looks pretty cool. Yeah, Mortal Shell 2, you're right. Very nice. I have to say that, well, so far, at least in this preview, it looks, the combat looks way better than the first
We
one.
got lots more to come, but right now,
That's awesome.
The end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at risk.
Yeah, you called it.
Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part
You get
of
to fight in
tomorrow
TIE
the brand
fighters
new live
against
event,
the Death Star.
Star Sabotage.
Bad feeling about this.
Whoa! That's actually sick.
Hit him with everything you've got.
But they didn't show that much. Ah, come on. That's just too scary.
Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the
Kojima?
first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Of course, Hideo Kojima is going to talk in a Jeff Keighley event.
Aki, great to see
Obviously.
you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's
So
great to have
obvious.
you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コロ
the
ナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after we
I've been really
faced the
wondering when
pandemic,
Mortal
so I
Shell
want
2 would
everyone here to
happen
think
because
about
it's
that
super
when you play this
underrated.
game.
I think I actually
talking
have it
about
on
playing the
Epic and
game
I
is
haven't
coming out
played
later
it.
This month, but right now, I know you
I
prepared
hate
a
Epic,
special
sore.
exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
This is the lad that we saw in the previous trailer that looked like Solid Snake.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner. Mm-hmm. What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
They're brothers? Brother and sister.
The girl. You're alive.
Hey, Deadhead, what's up?
Stop. 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 Stop.
So much mystery. Well, that was a
Okay.
clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we
Well,
met them in the trailer.
Hideo
back to South by
Kojima did
Southwest.
say
We
he
got a little bit
always
more
wanted
of
to
them
make
here.
movies.
Tell us a little
So
bit more
there
about
it
this
is.
clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクター
DS2.
です。
More movie games, yawn.
Character.
Yeah, I mean,
Neil and
で
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは
I don't think this is the way, best way to promote a video game by
カニ座の刻印の
You saw the
cutscenes.
cancer mark on both of their
But
hands
深いつながりが
I do
this
respect
connection.
the
and reveals
前回
throughout the
Ko-
story.
Kojima's vision
And last time
on
with
his
DS1,
game.
we have Cliff.
Like
was
I
played by
do
Matt.
understand from an artist's perspective that this is what he wants to do, and I respect that.
今回ニールっていう
But
のが
But this time,
の代わりという
Neil
その
Is this the best way to promote his new video game? I don't think so.
For DS2 this
まあ
time.
クリフ
Unless there's people that really like this kind of more
But I think
movie-like
top
narrative in video games. In that case, yeah, that's a product for that
So
crowd.
I think you'll like this new character Neil too.
But for me, this is not selling the game
game's
really
gonna be
well.
out in 20 days, so I'm not gonna give any spoilers. You know, that's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where
Okay,
Hideo
that
will be
makes
joined
more
by
sense.
many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
Great to see you, Mr. Kojima.
All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Oh, Lucy. That's cool.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead
Remember when
massive
they made
armies
fun
into
of him during the
epic-scale
Whack
battles,
Puppet show and
as
the camera
narrated
pointed
by
at him
actor
looking all
Tom
uncomfortable? Yeah. I'm not really sure if he knew what they were talking about. I'm not sure how well Kojima understands English. But yeah, he knew they were talking about him. In one context though, I don't know if he knew.
I saw no war.
What is this? Is this
War found me.
Mordheim 2 or something? Mordheim 2, Mountain Blade 3.
I became
What's the other game?
I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending.
Pikes!
I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only
War. Death. I said war because that sounded more Warhammer. Forge your destiny.
But that's
Hey
not
Joe,
my
what's up?
story.
What is this? Okay, is this Mountain Blade 3?
Go write your own.
Chronicles Medieval. Okay, this is a brand new thing. Okay. I mean, if it is like Mountain
That was a
Blade
very cool new project
3
in
with
the
another
brutal
name.
European medieval world.
Yeah.
Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar
Another
faces to
Mountain
Sonic
Blade
Racing,
like
including surprise
Manor
guest
Lords
characters
when?
being revealed here at SGF.
I think Manor Lords is still in early access, is it not? But Manor Lords is a city building game. I've never played any of these Sonic Racing games. Are they any good? I think I even have one wish listed on Steam, but I never got around on playing any of them. Katsune Miku? No way! Oh my god. This is like from the lad from Yakuza, is he not? Persona? No fucking way! Okay, you see, these are the things that people are most excited about, like the crossovers. Hatsune Miku, that's huge. I don't listen to Hatsune Miku, but that's huge. I know that's huge for some people. Yakuza crossover and Persona crossover is super
Coming in
big.
September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Everybody, Supersonic Racing, try to keep your feet right on the ground.
I'm honored to be here
Questy.
to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game.
Ichiban from Yakuza
Sonic
7.
Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future Travel Ring.
OMG, they
which
took
you
the
can walk in the
Snapcube
race.
Sonic fan-dub
Also,
joke of
unlike
Hatsune Miku
another
too
kart racing
seriously.
game, this game
Yeah,
will have
I don't know
online
anything about the
cross-platform
Hatsune Miku lore.
matchmaking. So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform.
Okay, crossplay.
Lastly,
That's great.
I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Minecraft. Minecraft racing. Okay. It's like an event in Minecraft.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and
Bloodborne
uncover
card.
a vast story that eclipses time.
It's okay, lads. Bloodborne 2 is going to be announced today. Believe. Okay, that's that. This is the Switch game, the From Software Switch game, isn't it? No, this is it.
Time.
No, it's not.
For some,
No, it's something else. Whoa, that's
it
sick.
heals. For others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only
What the hell is
oblivion.
this?
Our hopes lost long ago.
Code Vein. Could be.
But you
Has the anime characters.
have the power to change all of this.
Yeah, it looks like Code Vein, yeah.
If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Duos? Co-op play in this new one, apparently. Damn, that's it. Yeah, you were right. Code Vein 2. I like this trailer. This looks really good. It looked a little bit like Elden Ring in some parts. You can tell that Elden Ring did influence this game a little bit. Nice. What? The art direction in this game looks really good. Okay, this looks like a horror twin stick shooter. End of Abyss. I might have seen the developer of this game on X. I think so.
From Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026
Sweden.
to the Epic Games Store and consoles.
More
Next, we'll step into
European
the black and
games.
white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything.
Is this the result of Mickey Mouse going into open domain?
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy.
Troy Baker is in the game.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
RTS? Real-time strategy game. Okay, I'm all ears for this because... Oh, Game of Thrones? Okay, but I want to see gameplay of this, not a cutscene.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
That's Jamie. It doesn't have obsidian weapon.
This is your legacy. You
And Khaleesi and her army.
who wins
Valyrian Steel.
and who dies.
Jon Snow dies. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Oh, shit. God damn, this is an alternate universe where when they win, War of the West for Westeros. Okay, well that was good, but I need to see the gameplay. Where's the other kingdoms? They will be featured later, I suppose.
Action adventure RPG.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings?
They're manufacturing
If they were out there, they would have visited
whales.
My answer
Is this Atomic Heart 2 or something?
But time has not come yet for this.
I think this is Atomic Heart 2.
The dawn of a new era.
Atomic Heart, yeah. Yeah, there it is. I wonder if Mick Gordon is going to make the soundtrack for this as well.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
Thanks. Ah. That's sick. Holy crap. A guitar gun? That's cool. I think this game is going to sell a lot of copies, lads.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale. And this time, there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Okay, let's see it. You're making another game as well?
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it.
A terraformed
You know,
Rubik's
I
Cube.
felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself?
Uva.
What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Ay, ay, ay. Amba. Mamushka. The Cube, Atomic Universe. Okay, so they're making two games within the same the same
There's
universe.
Yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe.
An
on a massive
MMORPG.
levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel
That's pretty
Cosmic
sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Invasion universe.
I will have to say
The new
how it
retro
plays
beat 'em up
out,
coming
though.
to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players.
These people are
You can pick
wilding with the
between 15
plot.
Marvel characters to play, but so far only
They know
7
how to
have been
market
revealed.
the
Well,
game.
Now it's time to meet
I'll say
the
that.
next 2.
Rocket! She-Hulk. Okay, this is a shoot 'em up. A shmup. A shmup, beat 'em up. Game. Wolverine. Nate, Marvel fans are getting so pampered.
Oh my world. What is this place?
Capcom presents Onimusha? Shinobi.
You don't have a chance.
Resident Evil 9? No. The game looks insane. Look at these parry mechanics. That's sick.
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganyu.
Onimusha was right. Good. Game looks incredible, I'll have to say. Look at that. And that the parry mechanics look good as hell.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December.
Yeah,
at
that's
the
true. They
CJs.
did
It is
announce
coming
that game
in 2026
before.
and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
Those are Unreal characters? Made in Unreal Engine? The fur looks insane.
All right, you little sack of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
My god.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Mate, the puppets look real.
This maid ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab, jab, jab.
Feel that. Boxing. The puppets look real, basically.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception.
Punch Out but Sesame Street. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound.
Oh my god, please tell me this is not another
Engaged in a
hero shooter or something like that.
A game where truth is but a shadow.
Killer In.
Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer In is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight.
Okay.
Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up by items.
I don't think this is for me, but this game could definitely find an audience if they play their cards right.
Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation.
Oh wow, the closed beta is coming soon. Okay.
That
Clue
was
but Among
Killer In,
Us,
a
yeah.
24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a
Yeah, I'm not excited about this game at all. But fair enough, this is not the kind of games that I play.
Coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
It has a campaign? No. Goodbye. Yeah, I mean... it doesn't look like Concord, so that's a huge advantage that they have.
2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres.
Oh yeah, I watched a little bit of this game, the gameplay of this game,
in just a few days on June 10th,
like a couple of weeks ago.
Play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
The sandworms mechanic in the game is pretty sick. I do think that they still need polish, but well, the game is not out yet. Like fully developed. Journey 2? No, mate. They said it was Dune. What are you talking about? Sandstorm. Okay, you can build your own base. Okay. Okay. Towns. Huh. They don't belong here. There it is. Yeah, that makes more sense. Listen al Gaib! I wonder if Capcom will show another teaser for Lagicrus coming to Wilds. Well, the game released like what, 3 months ago or something? Maybe even a little bit more. They could have made an announcement, yeah. This is another MMO, first person MMO, I think, or third person. I think I know what this game is. I don't remember the name though. When the void calls. Probably it's not the same game that I was thinking of. What is this? This is another MMO.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God living.
Yeah, and they said Lagicrus is coming as a title update this summer, which is fitting. It's an aquatic monster. Well, we are in summer, so yeah, that's a good possibility that they announce something.
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand.
What the hell is this? Oh, it's Chrono Odyssey. That's right. Yeah, this is a Korean game, I think.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial.
Okay, more anime games.
The story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he
Holy shit.
filling that dark tunnel.
Boomer game.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd end up here.
My God.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for?
Oh, it's another Wuwa thing. Okay.
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets.
I like this trailer music. And it's just too short.
That's Mio Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer.
Yeah,
that has a
Metroidvania.
demo
Looks
on
like
Steam that you
a
can
little
play
bit like
right now as part of Next Fest.
Ori
What you're
in a
about
way.
to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words.
Oh yeah,
and
I've
I'm
heard
honored to
about
show it
this
to you
game
today.
before, yeah. That's super insane that they did stop motion. Wuthering Coomers. Pretty much. I knew Mio as soon as she showed up. Well, you're the Metroidvania lad in the Discord, so yeah.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
Out of words. Oh my god, it's going to be released in the Epic Store first.
What a really unique and different
Bad
game.
idea.
This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily.
Metroidvania
Here
nerd
is the Summer
confirmed.
Game Fest trailer.
Double confirmed.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family.
Mafia
My beautiful
5.
daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less
No, I
than
think it would be Mafia 4, right? Mafia 3 is like the latest one.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro. Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Oh! Son of a bitch.
Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Mafia: The Old Country. Okay, it's not called Mafia 4, it's just called Mafia: The Old
And
Country.
if you thought that guy was a stud,
I
just
suppose
wait
it's
till
like a
you see this
prequel.
next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
More co-op games. I've been seeing a lot of co-op games so far in this presentation. Okay, that was kind of cool. I mean, this is the kind of game that you can play with a girlfriend that is not a gamer or something like that. Or you've been playing League of Legends for 15 years and you just want something incredibly easygoing to play with your girlfriend or your partner or your friend or your sister or whatever, and you play this. Grow up with yourself.
Summer Game Fest.
You
I'm
have no
Carolyn
friends.
Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon.
Then this game is not for you.
Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science
You're
smarts,
what?
and some
Exactly.
with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly full of
Nickelodeon.
secrecy today,
Do kids watch
I feel to
Nickelodeon
have a
nowadays?
hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like
I don't
never
think so.
before. I hope you enjoy the first
They
look
watch
at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny.
Cocomelon and what's the other thing? Baby Shark.
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers.
A girlfriend, a concept too otherworldly for some of us.
Awesome, most totally radical team of
Only read in the old scrolls. The scrolls of old. Some of the things you see at these shows are so embarrassing.
It's been almost 2 years since
I haven't
players
seen
first
anything
stepped into the
too
role of
embarrassing,
Geppetto's
to be
puppet
honest.
save the city of Krat
Just
from
some
disease
games that
and
are
puppet
not
frenzy in Lies
for
of
me.
P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P.
I mean, we haven't seen any
Transport players back in time
AI
with
slop
new
like we did
characters, environments, and of
in the
course,
Game
opposing
Awards
enemies and
last
bosses.
year.
Here's the exclusive new look.
Well, they watch TikTok. Amongst other things, yes. ADHD doesn't allow them to watch only one thing. Okay, more Lies of P things. DLC? Expansion? God damn. Brain rot Poseidon. He has now ranged weapons. Are these cringe performers even needed anymore? Just show trailer after trailer. Cringe performers, what are you talking about? Like the hosts? I mean, I guess you could just available today. Whoa, that's great.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms.
Well,
to
the
play,
thing is
so
that
enjoy it
it
this
is an
weekend.
event,
All right,
so you do
next
need
up, the
a
small
host
video game publisher Serenity Forge, based
to-
in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a
to
few
give
months back with a
direction to
DM
the
that said,
event.
"Doki
It's a
Doki
live
Literature
show
Club
event.
meets
You need
Silent
hosts."
Hill." That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement too.
I sit at the
Available today is crazy. Yeah, they dropped it like you can play this today. Love to see that.
plates of food, plates of tomatoes, plates of hay, plates of angels, plates of
I'll have to play Lies of P then. Yeah, the host, or have the host be AI. It couldn't do much worse.
plates and
Nah.
The garden is lush in the rain, and everything's perfect.
I mean, what do you want the host to be like? Super edgy and saying jokes, so they don't have any kind of sponsors or anything like that? I think you're reading this the wrong way. Yeah, they say stupid jokes and stuff like that, but it's within the parameters of what they can say, so they don't risk the sponsorships that they have and the audience that is watching the show. This is not like OTK shows games or something like that, when you can say come and fuck and stuff like that.
And dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
I would rather look at a real person with 5 fingers. Yeah. I think AI already is not doing that anymore, Jova. It's AI is pretty advanced nowadays compared to that. Schizophrenic farm simulator. Yeah, that was kind of weird, wasn't it? Turn-based. Okay. Pre-register. Oh, it's a mobile game. Let's go, Animal PT. PT was something like that? I didn't play PT. This character looks like it comes from Zelda or something. One Punch Man? Oh my god. Look, lads, it's me. I'm in the game. The Baldy. What the fuck are you? Bro, there's some AI interviews that look extremely real unless you look very closely. It is scary. Yeah. And it's going to get even... I'm guessing like by 2026, 2027, we are not going to be able to tell the difference in between AI and a real person at all. It's just the hosts always seem like they read what a stereotypical gamer is supposed to be and then dumb it down 10 times more. Okay, what do you suggest they do instead, Ben? And not AI is not an option. Atlas new game. Once E3 was gonna... I can't take any of these... Once E3 was gone, I can't take any of these suit hosts or sponsors seriously. Didn't even know this show was happening today. Well, E3 had host as well. It just wasn't... It was more... How can you say it? Decentralized, because you had like IGN doing hosting and other outlets as well covering the event. Now it's more vectorized into one thing.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN
It started with an
AI
epic Mega Drive,
AI
and it's
Atlas
now
coming.
a serious contender for Game of the Year.
Can you imagine that all the people that does content in 2-3 years just train an AI, and they basically do the video games, the videos for you? I can actually see that for sure.
We altered.
I won't be able to type in chat just in case you gotta give my dog a bath, but I'm watching and listening to everything. Okay.
Across continents.
The dog mosque
It is up
must be gone.
to nurture what we have set free. To find
The Jurassic Park game?
this chaos.
Like a Zoo Tycoon Jurassic Park thingy.
Well, to help life.
No shit, I'm gonna get copyright with the bloody song. Give streamer, host, or VTuber, or even a comedian. I mean, I suppose they can mix it up with a streamer.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
And VTubers, yeah, that could be a good idea. Like
10
mix
years
it up.
ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower.
Yeah, man, just train a reaction content AI that looks good and says, yeah, true, that's crazy, and you're good.
It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming.
Yeah,
As
that's
Mina,
true.
a whip-wielding hollower, you'll
That's
burrow
crazy.
through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
From the creators of Shovel Knight, okay. This looks like an RPG. Retro 8-bit RPG. Character looks like Mappy. Mina the Hollower.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone.
Why you could just walk to him like in a normal position? Everybody's seeing you, mate.
Hey, Jeffy. If
That
you're
was
reading this,
cringe.
it
I'll admit
means
to that.
three
That was
things.
cringe.
Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry.
He
Probably.
walked over like a
Wet one on the
gamer.
lips, comma.
He looked like a
wait.
goblin. He looked like
let's take a
like
look.
Gollum. Gollum walking towards Joff, Jiff Killy.
Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
Well, they just lost it with that.
Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late
Okay,
stage
80s licensed music.
world of VR magic and wonder.
Well, this is a Deadpool game, so yeah, it makes
Care for
sense.
exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip hop Satan. Oh, hi! Don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time.
Oh my
This
god.
guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR.
Well, I don't have VR. I don't have a Meta Quest, so yeah.
I'm craving
Not
Korean
playing
barbecue
this.
now. Is that weird? Whoa!
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination
What
of a decade
other
of
VR
Techland's
headsets
experience building survival horror
besides the
games.
Meta
Kyle
Quest?
Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Gonna be some Chinese VR sets? No, well, yeah, sure. There's pretty sure there are, but there has to be another brand of VR headsets
He's experimenting on humans
that are like that a direct competition to MetaQuest. Hollow Knight Silsong. I completely forgot about that, but yeah, I don't think that's going to be announced. If anything, that's going to be announced on the Game Awards this year. What is this? Killing Floor 3 or something? Didn't Valve have their own? I think so. But I don't know if they still have it.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Dying Light 3. Oh yeah, it could be Dying Light 3 as well. No fucking way you're going to stop that hammer like that. Dying Like the Beast. Okay, it's not 3, but it's the Beast. That's the name of it. It's kind of crazy that zombie games are still a thing. At this point, I think that people would have been so checked out about zombie games.
Big news. Dying Light: The Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence. The
Dying Like the Coomer.
Nostalgia of growing up.
You can't stop a hammer if you're a Coomer.
Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive. And this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love
When that
letter
dude Goblin walked
to
over with that note, there was something about Silsong in it, and I just googled. There's a bunch of recent news. Oh really?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I'll have to check that out after the stream. Yeah, in the US, you just step outside and there's zombies everywhere.
Of an era when everything's about to
Sure.
change. It's time to look back on your greatest.
They're not rotting, but yeah, there's a lot of NPCs, zombies, everywhere in the world. It's not just the US.
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be
Smashing
one
Pumpkins,
hell of a
enjoy the Wish Portishead. Silvershare and okay,
I'll
this soundtrack is sick.
Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
That's a good mixtape. That's a good selection of artists for this game for sure.
I trust you have seen it.
Seems kind of gay. No, I don't think it was kind of gay.
Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this.
Okay, this is
And just getting
a
started.
twin stick
Let's
shooter.
put it into action.
The surge of power.
A roguelike.
Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me?
Is this close swap?
We will live on in this world.
I don't know what the hell this is.
No matter what hardships
A
await.
giant fish.
We fight for a future filled with hope.
We fight for a future full of hope.
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would have guessed what that was.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with
The
a
power of
whimsical spin on
friendship.
Eastern mysticism.
That game looked kind of gay.
Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in
And I know you're
Bandung,
playing it, Paragon,
Indonesia.
because you're gay.
With the help of 9 of his friends,
You're
he's
pretty
built
gay.
an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
Fafruf.
They left me with nothing. No justice. No peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
This is like Sifu, but better graphics. Okay, the X-ray thing. It's straight from Mortal Kombat. Good. This it looks like it has like a Sleeping Dogs combat as well. It looks very Sleeping Dogs combat. Okay, you can fire guns as well. God damn.
Bad dot line.
That looks pretty sick. It was developed by one person.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today.
That's
Now it is time for
insane
the
that
reveal of the
that
next
was
game from
developed by one
Montreal-based
person.
Tribute Games, the makers
It's
of
Pride Mon,
TMNT,
okay?
Shredder's Revenge, and
Okay.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier.
Impressive
If
for
you're
a
like
solo
me, you've
dev.
been
That's what I'm
waiting for
saying.
more than
That's
a decade.
insanely good for a solo dev. I still need to play Sifu, but when I tried it, the performance was horrendous. The vegans, the robots, the demons. Looks cool. Solo dev, 1 AI. You're obsessed with the AI shit, man. Scott Pilgrim game, okay. Yeah, definitely not going to play this. I mean, the movie is entertaining, but I'm not that much of a fan of the movie to play a video game about that. The vegans who died the same day. Yeah. It doesn't even matter if they eat those kind of giga plants. They did.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott.
Did you hear
Ramona,
about that
and 5 of
AI
their
company
former
getting
rivals
exposed
in
and
this
revealed
online
that it was
four-player
actually a
co-op
few
adventure
hundred
with a story written
Indians?
by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian
No,
Lee
I didn't
O'Malley.
hear about that.
All right, we're going to be right back.
AI,
But first, we
actually
have a very
Indians.
special
I
message
didn't
from
hear about
Maggie
that, no.
Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
The last AI news that I know about is the VO3 generative AI thing that Google did, which is insane.
So enter the village if you dare.
Insane.
We've slashed the price to be lower than ever.
And the Google AI studio that basically has AI tutors.
You ungrateful wretch. There's plenty
Grateful
more fun
wretch.
to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision.
Capcom sale. I might actually buy something then if they have games on sale. Oh mama. The only thing, listen, the only thing that's keeping this game alive was that. The first Descendant breakthrough.
Since the dawn of time,
She didn't have to shake it like that, Lamau. Crazy as hell.
with the hard,
They know the only thing that is hooking the players in is the Kuming. They know it. So they have to keep giving it to
a
them.
glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
Oh my god! What the fuck was that?
You're hard, just
Oh mate. That was terrible. That's like a Postal new game trailer or something. That was disgusting, mate. It was funny though. That was probably why they did it. Jova died. Wayland?
I've been seeing things.
Oh, this is not an Alien game. But that W looked like the Wayland Yutani logo from Alien.
I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Boom! You dead.
Diaz, you were a good soldier. I'm wanting a part of your future. It's activating.
This is like those 10 minutes of Kingsman with when the world went violent. We need proper Gunner games that aren't free-to-play microtransactions crap. Well, I suppose Code Vein has a little bit of a Gunner vibe to it. And as far as I know, that's not free-to-play.
I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed
IO Interactive,
Agent
that
47
sounds
will
familiar.
be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City.
Atlas was in the trailer, yeah.
This week,
I just put some makeup in the back, you know, to hide my
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination.
I'm also doing the presentation right now, lads. I'm actually the CEO of IO Interactive.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected
Hey, this is
He has arranged
yeah, Mads Mikkelsen, yeah.
Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr.
Damn, we're getting a crossover in between James Bond and Hitman. This works.
He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening. Welcome to
Atlas made it into 2 trailers. I made it into 2 trailers and the presentation as well. I mean, 3 places at the same time.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are
Look,
coming
that's me.
together in a very
It's just that I had
way.
to put like a mask, like a Mission Impossible mask, so you don't know that's a projection of me as well.
It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
There's already Jean-Claude Van Damme crossover.
Please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Really?
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is I've
And
always
Sean
had a deep
Bean
love for
too.
this character. It's a role that
No
means a
way.
lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage
Respects
to the
points for
movie Casino
the
Royale,
simple t-shirt
while
under the
keeping
suit
surprises for
jacket.
our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills.
Maybe
and the
it
mission will be
looks
handled
simple,
in very
but maybe it's like an Armani shirt that
Yeah, he's not gonna beat me in
costs
poker. He's gonna
$300 or
figure
some
something out.
shit like that.
So I guess it is not
Simple
just
but
about the shots,
expensive.
but the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Good for them.
Only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing, all right, well.
They're
Khan
gassing
Mods,
it up
thanks
as
for
if
joining us for,
the
Summer Game
Hitman
Fest.
target
Appreciate it,
does
guys.
crazy
Thanks
shit
very
when they're
much.
just
All right,
walking
great to see
around in every mission. I don't know, I haven't played Hitman
Great
in
stuff.
such a
All right,
long
now
time.
here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're
Mate.
minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails.
Lego has so many games.
It's an action.
They have been releasing video games like crazy.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
All the Lord of the Rings games, all of the DC games, all of the Marvel games, all of the Star Wars games, countless Star Wars games.
Amazing mini games, Dad. We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
This is the second Lego game that has been announced in this show as well.
Around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
They did the Lego mode as well in Fortnite or something.
A mythical King Cobra or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just
Nintendo about to sue.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be a loss for Nintendo in this case. What are they going to say? Like, hey, we own the copyright for the word party. You can't use party in your game. The Lego Star Wars and Pirate of the Caribbean games were so good. I had no idea they also had Pirates of the Caribbean games in Lego.
Region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts
this is
next
from
week
the
during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the
from
game
Mike
will launch on
Morhaime,
July
the
24th PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into
ex-co-founder. Well, he's still the co-founder of Blizzard, but he quit the company how many years ago? I don't even know.
Danger. Reactor overload.
Dreamhaven, that's right. I always get confusing between Dreamhaven and Frost Giant games. Man, I played the first Lego Star Wars game like 20 years ago. Or 18. Yeah, probably it is that old. Well, no, maybe not that old. Well, actually, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Open beta, June 9. That's great.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder how.
Guacamelee? Okay. I played the first Guacamelee. It was a good Metroidvania game.
Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
Oh, they're doing it now in like Bastion or something. You can play co-op, I guess, or couch co-op.
Pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Blighted. Drinkbox Studios.
There is more Blighted coming up
It's
right
Clark
after the show
Biz
and Day of the
Screech
Devs.
from
All right,
Bloodborne.
next
Or
is
what
a
the fuck?
first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and
Looks like
Armenia.
Curse of the
They
Old
partnered
Gods.
with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is
Yes! Dismemberment. Holy shit. Holy crap. Surprise. Boom. Whoa. That looks sick. This looks like I mean some of the monsters looks like necromorphs from Dead Space. That's sick. That was funny. Kick the babies.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters.
Maybe the screech is a stock sound. Maybe.
Over 300,000
interesting, says T-Bone.
3 million players in total. In this game,
No, it's not Resident Evil 7.
Universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive
Been this
aerial
following
and
this game for a while.
As a
Never
top
thought it would
wish-listed
actually
game,
come
players
out.
are clamoring to know just one thing. When
Since
is
when?
the release date? Well,
You're saying that it's like it's been in development like for 10 years or something. Kind of weird how it's alternating between happy-go-lucky Lego, shitting Kumin, power, friendship, and then brutal horror shit. Well, to be fair, there's game genres for all kinds of people, so yeah, it's what they have to do. They should do. Promote all kinds of games in all kinds of genres. For all kinds of people. Oh no, the teddy bear. I shall protect you. Look, that looks straight from Armored Core. That anti-air artillery kind of mech. Chasing the Armored Core trend. Is Armored Core a trend now? I didn't know that. I like the music though. Not really sure if I'm going to play this, but the music is banging. Isn't Mega Break like First Descendant? I don't know if this is a free-to-play game. I'm not sure. Sawano soundtrack, 90% sure? Is it? I might have to research that later.
In this next
There might not enough
small
cake and
scale
melons.
Players traverse the oversized world around them.
Yeah, there's
filled
not
with
enough
local
booba.
wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Dope. Music kind of choppy. What are you talking about? You are choppy.
Mechanicals approaching.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join.
Okay, this is pretty much inspired by Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but sci-fi. I'm not gonna lie, this is a neat concept. There's another game that has this concept as well, but it's not sci-fi. I don't remember the name of it. And I think that game already released like a couple years ago.
Marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay, Resident Evil.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることが
30th anniversary, lads. 30 years of Resident Evil. This is insane.
なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
This is so cool, mate. Resident Evil fans must be elated.
All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the
they're cooking. Let them cook. Let them cook the game. Let them do their thing.
For a beloved franchise.
Okay, I don't care about wrestling.
Let's rumble.
Oh my god. What the hell? Damn, how many people here were not around 30 years ago? Yeah, the first Resident Evil game was released when? Like 96, 97 or something. It was in the PlayStation 1 for sure. So yeah, maybe next year or this, well, 1995. Yeah, it could be have been released in 1995 as well. My god, this trailer was so cringe. I was in heaven waiting my turn on earth. How are you so sure you were in heaven? What makes you think that? Maybe you were in hell and you didn't know. Alejandro! And suddenly it starts to play Lady Gaga. Alejandro, Alejandro. Because I screwed up and now I'm headed for hell. That doesn't matter. You can be you could have been in hell and then you had the chance to make it right in this life and now you screwed up and you're going back to hell. So that doesn't matter. Which is fine because you're just going home. The prodigal son returns. Maybe you were in the primordial soup. Yeah, in his father's primordial soup is his balls. That's the ultimate primordial soup. Could have been playing with the heavenly storks. People will convince themselves of anything. myself included.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the
I think that game is not going to succeed. That the one that we just saw.
Closed alpha will be starting later this
Sorry
year.
to say, but I don't think so.
Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th.
Wuchang has a baddie. Let's see it. 5 of 5 games. Maybe they're the publishers or something.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Okay, more Souls-likes. Whoa, that's crazy. She looks like more a stylized version of Sinch Demon from Warhammer 40k. Midra!
What will it take to finally...
Oh no! She's naked! Atlas might be the reincarnation of Buddha. Yeah, the corrupted one. What the hell, Conko? What the hell is this? Like a hip-hop anthology in a game? A game of Wu-Tang, a Wu-Tang Clan game? There's no way. That's crazy. Presented by Ghostface Killa. That's insane. Yeah, this is going to be good.
Ghostface Killa
For people
is
that like hip hop, they will like the game.
Brothers. Wu-Tang: Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates,
Kanye Quest sequel game.
and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate
Can you
SGF,
imagine they do a
can take
DLC with
advantage of
Kanye?
double XP
I don't think they
all weekend
will.
long.
After that last song that he released, I don't think so that's gonna happen.
My calling takes me far from
Guild
home,
Wars 2. This is
where
a game that I
shared
tried to get into and I couldn't do it. I don't know why. Just couldn't do it. Same as Final Fantasy 14.
Me. My story.
My story. My story is yours.
I think it's fantastic that they're still able. They have been able to stay in the market still, because it's not easy to compete against Final Fantasy 14 and World of Warcraft, and the Elder Scrolls Online, for that matter. We need an Afro Samurai game. Isn't that like an anime? Afro Samurai. Do they have the black Kanye KKK outfit unlockable? I doubt they had that. They have that. But I could see Kanye getting into the video game industry further down the line and releasing some crazy shit for sure. Wuchang, Dying Light. Okay, this is like a recap of all the things that they announced today. They didn't Did they announce something from Marvel Rivals? I didn't even pay attention to that. Oh, that was just an ad for Epic Store, okay.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died, I came back. Here we go. And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip.
Guessing that's a rap. Ha! Hilarious!
Here's another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his
not a
inner
rap.
demons, literally, in this action roguelike.
Ooh,
Here's Into the
Nintendo.
Unwell.
Oh, he's selling the teeth. He's an alcoholic cat that's selling teeth to pay for his addiction. That's grim as hell.
Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
Okay, cell shading, edgy cat with a alcoholic cat.
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
With an evil consciousness that is just manipulating him or something. Listen to the music. That's insane.
You still look a little unwell.
Into the unwell.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm
FPS
room,
great
we
again.
just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community,
Cuphead-like.
we've built Splitgate 2.
Doesn't look like Cuphead.
Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same
Imagine
Call
if
of Duty every
Cyberpunk
year.
launched on the
And I
Switch.
wish we could have Titanfall 3.
It's finally the day.
With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take
Make
portals to the
FPS
next
great again,
level?
yeah.
What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger.
Oh my god,
Splitgate
really?
Battle
I don't
Royale
care.
launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Okay, I'm being mean. I'm being mean, but I don't really care about this game.
Just look at that water placement. Expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. They are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses.
And just FYI, the people is the one that, you know, the consumers are the ones that are going to tell you if it's fucking awesome or not you. I don't understand why developers gas up their games like that. They're just adding a threat of risk to their product by saying stuff like that. And it's fucking awesome. You don't get to decide that, man. It's the players that get to decide that. And what happens if the game is not fucking awesome? Or whatever you're talking about gassing up is not fucking awesome. You're gonna be the laughing joke, joke stop in X for like a week. No, well, a week is too much. Maybe like for 3 days. If I was a developer, I would never gas up my game like that. Even if I think I've done the most awesome shit, I'm not telling the people that, yeah, and wait for this because it's gonna be fucking awesome. Shut the fuck up.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Is he holding a Nerf sword? That's what it looked like. No Man's Sky level of gassing up was different though. Well, yeah, that was on another level, yeah. That's true. But they made it right. They made it very right. But they were lucky too as well. Not all the games get to make it right, even when they try to. Splitgate as a battle royale, wonder what the portal distance cap is. At least he turned it around. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But that's not like the... That's an exception to the rule. Most games that launch in that state and have that amount of negative reception at the beginning doesn't make it back. But I'll commend them that they fought really hard to gain the players back, you know, the trust. And they are still releasing updates. Like they are doing like a rework for the towns in the game. The most recent update they are going to release. So yeah. No Man's Sky even released another update this week. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Infinite range on portals. Imagine Hello Games' next game releases the same way.
Don't I look like one?
I don't want them to go through that again, to be honest.
So, what are
I hope they do what they need to do to not go through that. But the good thing is that he didn't gas up his new game as much as the previous one. He did a little bit of that. He did a little bit. Like he said something about this is representing like a whole planet in a way that's never done before, something like that. He said.
Stranger Than Heaven,
and I was like, oh, don't do that again, mate.
RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943.
But I hope they can deliver. My hope is going to be always is going to be.
Well,
I hope your game does well, mate. Always.
One final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision.
We need to see some Virtua Fighter 6 gameplay. I was literally thinking of Virtua Fighter when we were watching the Street Fighter trailer.
That we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
You gas up too much and only lasting smelly poopy gas remains. True. Yeah. That's crazy. Someone screaming in the audience. Crazy lady. Oh wow, the reflection of the screen in the glasses.
Grace.
That was such a good detail.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
FBI.
Oh, coming.
You know what? What it would be cool if someone made a game like X-Files. It doesn't have to be like an X-File game, but someone making a game like an X-Files would be super cool.
This is about the report you asked for yesterday. It'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body.
AI Atlas about to become a full React streamer. I mean, I'm already a React streamer. Sorry, a React YouTuber.
I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Paragon, that's called sharding yourself. Oh yeah, the sharding, yeah. Holy shit.
I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
This is so intense.
Grace.
Stay close.
Torture Mansion. All that hyping up and then immediately Bauhaus architecture confirmed he was lying.
I've been searching for.
Who is Bauhaus architecture?
Chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my
I'm a simple man, no zombies, not interested. Okay, so there's still people interested in zombie games. This seems to be more like in the vein of oh shit! It's an actual Resident Evil game. Resident Evil Requiem. Oh, that's crazy. And the creator said we have to wait a little bit longer, and they announced the thing right now.
And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday,
crazy.
August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch.
They announced it. They announced it.
27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was
Did you pass out from being upside down for too long?
Surprise. All right. That's gonna do it for our
I'm not
live
really
Summer
sure
Game
about
Fest
that.
show. Let's thank our co-host Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this
Yeah, I
weekend
want to see
in LA.
gameplay. That's what I want to see.
Stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next, with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
I liked it. I liked the show. Very straight to the point. We didn't, lads, listen. I think it was a great show. We didn't get that bullshit we got in the Game Awards last year at the beginning of these ladies trapped in a net protesting global warming or some shit like that. We didn't have anything. Oh my god. We didn't have anything like that. The show was straight to the point. Announcements. We had solo dev games. We had small indie games. We had big AAA, AA. We had recognition at the beginning of the games of all sorts, like Clair Obscur, Night Rain, and so on and so forth. I think it was a pretty good show. The announcements so far. Well, we didn't get the Silksong announcement. And I said we wouldn't get it. We did have the Kojima part. I knew that was going to happen. We got the announcement of the new Resident Evil game. Fantastic is coming next year. And, you know, there were other games that I think they were really cool. Like the Eel game, it looks pretty sick as well. Is there anything that you think you will be Kim Schafer. Sounds familiar. Only thing I saw and care for only thing I saw and care for was Wu-Chang. I cared. Wu-Chang looks cool. I liked the Onimusha as well. Onimusha was pretty sick. Okay, Code Vein 2 and Resident Evil. Okay, I'll say the Code Vein 2 was sick. The Mortal Shell 2 trailer was pretty sick as well. Okay, let me talk about the Mortal Shell 2 announcement. They licensed a track from Behemoth, which is a Polish death metal, black metal band from Poland. Well, yeah, I did say it was a Polish band. It worked so good for the trailer, but that was at the beginning of the whole show. That was pretty sick. Didn't see Onimusha, but I think that it's nice. Yeah, that was at the beginning as well, at the beginning of the show. Wait, there was a Mortal Shell 2. I missed too much. Yeah, that was. I think the Mortal Shell 2 was like one of the first trailers that they showed, probably. I liked that as well. So yeah, a lot of the Japanese games, you know, based on the Japanese mythology, were pretty sick. They were mostly Souls-like games. I'll say though that the solo dev game that looked like a mix in between Sifu and Sleeping Dogs looked insane, and the fact that a solo developer did that, like, hats off, mate. It looks pretty cool. I hope that he's able to realize the game to its fullest, and he gets the support he deserves, because it looks really good. Then I guess it's Mortal Shell 2, Onimusha, and Wu-Chang, and that solo dev game for now. Yeah, actually, let me see, because sometimes they release the trailers of the thing here, like straight after it is announced, but it doesn't look like they have done that this time around. Let me see if IGN did it. Sometimes they do that. Let me see. Videos. Okay, Stranger Than Heaven. Okay, the Lies of P update that is available today. The One Punch Man crossover. Street Fighter, The First Descendant. This is the kumiest thing, one of the kumiest thing that we saw. What else? Okay, Mafia. We got the Hitman thing with James Bond. Mixtape, Dying Light. End of Abyss. Okay, End of Abyss is another game that I think it's pretty cool. The art direction in that was pretty sick. We got the Onimusha here. Chrono Odyssey looks pretty sick as well. The Cube. This looks very interesting. This is apparently this is going to be an MMO FPS set in the universe of Atomic Heart. We got Code Vein here. This game, Game of Thrones, the Game of Thrones RTS game. I'm looking forward to see gameplay of that. I like boomer games, like real-time strategy games. I like that. What else? We got Mortal Shell here, and I think that's probably probably it was the first trailer that we watched in the show. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the presentation. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So, with that being said, lads, Atomic Heart 2 already. Yeah, we got an announcement for Atomic Heart 2 and a MMO set in the universe of Atomic Heart. So it's 2 games from the studio, which is pretty sick. I know that Mick Gordon made the music for Atomic Heart 1. I'm wondering if he did the Atomic Heart 2 soundtrack as well. I do know that he used microtones in a lot. Well, I'm not sure if he did it in all the Atomic Heart soundtrack, but he was experimenting with that on that soundtrack as well. Hollow Knight Silksong, a disappointment, hits its peak as Team Cherry gets a mention at Summer Game Fest only to be replaced by Deadpool VR. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to wait for the Game Awards if that's going to be announced. I mean, the release date, right? Because the game was announced like a long time ago, but we're still waiting for the release date. That's the only thing that they have to do. The Team Cherry did say the game was still in development in their X account, I believe. But they just have to announce the game. That's the only thing they have to do. I'll probably be playing the Dune game and the Game of Thrones game. Okay, great. Yeah, the Dune game, I'm not really sure. I'm not in the mood of playing MMOs right now. But the Game of Thrones games, yes, for sure. Unless I have like a sponsored stream or something, then yes, sure, I can play the game. If you're going to sponsor me, go ahead, let's go. Also took me long to realize they are bringing Sagat, Ingrid, SC Viper, and Alex to Street Fighter 6. That's insane. Yeah, the thing about that is that the trailer was so cringe, mate. But I'll say this: I hope the Gollum guy, the Goblin guy, the Goblin lad makes it viral, because that was the funniest thing about the show. The Doom game reminds me of Conan Exiles. Yeah, it does have a little bit of that. Sure, I agree. There's something that I want to see before I end the stream, and is, when was the first Lego Star Wars game released? Lego Star Wars. Because we got two Lego games announced today. Okay, 2007, 2005. You were right, mate. The first Lego Star Wars game was released in 2005, which makes it 20 years old. Oh my god. I think the first one that I might have played was this one. It wasn't this one. I don't think it was this one. I think it was this one. Holy crap. 2005. Holy shit. This is crazy. Let's see. This is probably the one that I played. The 2007 one. Because I do remember that I played it on PC. And it was a long time ago, yeah. 2007. This I'll say this Star Wars the Star Wars games that I did play, the Lego Star Wars games that I did play were really good. They were very entertaining. And you know, considering this, it seems that people did enjoy them a lot as well. I got older just hearing that. Same. All right. Well, that was a good show, lads. I liked it. I hope you liked it as well. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you so much for coming in and watching the show with me. We will probably be doing the same thing with the Game Awards, but that's far off a little bit, right? Like it's 6 months off or something like that. They do it like towards the end of the year. But we're going to be doing the Sunday stream, okay? This Sunday, I'm going to be playing Undertale for the first time. So don't forget to come in, as I am going to be playing the game for the first time and see what's the big deal about the game. there's such a big deal for such you know, simple retro kind of game. So that it's kind of curious. I'm just kind of curious to see what it is. Atlas just looked it up. The Dune game is developed by the Conan Exiles devs, so you could potentially play Dune solo, similar to Conan. Oh, yeah. In that case, that's more viable. Well, anyway, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Sunday to play Undertale. Okay. Have a good evening, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Bye bye then.